Hi friends, my name is Griselle with Psychic MD. I'm here to do your next 30 days. Your next 30 days timeless reading. If you are a newbie, welcome to my channel. I hope that you get whatever it is you need out of it. And if you are a repeat offender, thank you for showing up. Without further ado, here we go, Virgo. Virgo, for the next 30 days. I heard the word 90. It's almost like somebody's trying to tell me it's going to be a 90-day read, but the intention is 30, so let's do this. Redirect, rerouting. Virgo, for the next 30 days. What do we have for Virgo, please? Show. Thank you. What's up with that? Okay, so the King of Swords. I had this leap out, as you just saw, but it came up reverse. We're going to continue pulling cards and find out where this goes. Typically, this tells me that there is a lack of an ability to cut things out of your life that you need to cut out. Maybe perhaps you don't have enough information. Maybe perhaps you don't feel strong enough. Maybe perhaps it's complicated. Isn't not always complicated. One thing I do want to point out is what appears to be in the background. I always feel like they're wings, even though I don't think they're supposed to be wings. I feel like whatever it is that you're supposed to cut out of your life, cut out of your space, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, whatever the scenario, it's going to be different for all of you. I think it's just difficult for you to cut out. But once you do cut that out, it's going to give you the ability to have wings, to feel like you're lighter. Life is much more clear. And you can head towards your purpose. Even I kind of feel like saying, seeing this guy, his face looks a little bit disgusted. Let's see if we can zoom in on that expression. Okay. So perhaps this is saying, okay, well, it's easy for you to say to cut things out. And, but, you know, it's just so much more difficult to do. And I quite agree, okay? We're going to find out where this goes for you, Virgo. Fear not. For my Virgo friends, what do we have going on here for the next 30 days? Why is the King of Swords reversed, okay? Oh, that's not nice. Okay. There's the King of Cups, King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords reversed for Virgo, please? What's going on for my Virgo friends? Show me now. Okay, Temperance. There's a need for balance in your life. Now, I'm looking at this. Temperance is usually all about balance. Again, referencing the wings. Now, I'm going to tell you that I have blue wings right here, which was reversed initially. And the blue is your throat chakra. It's like you're lacking ability to communicate. You're lacking the clarity to communicate what it is that you need to communicate, whatever the case may be, as this is a general read for all of you, all of Virgos. Now, the Temperance to me speaks typically about balance, about having balance, finding balance. Now, I'm noticing right off the bat, first of all, the wings here. And these wings really, to me, address the root chakra. This is what makes you feel stable. How am I going to earn a living? The roof over my head, the meal on the table, taking care of family, taking care of myself, even self-care. This also could be like fight or flight energy if it's in the reverse. So perhaps one thing that I was seeing also with this King of Swords reverse is you could be really, really sharp with your words. So be very careful at this point in time that you don't say things that you regret, okay? And perhaps that's why there is a need to pause to gather and then to continue. It's like you need more clarity in order to speak your truth, whatever the case may be, or an ability to get more clarity and get more balance to cut things out of your life. Now, one word of caution, Virgo, we all know that you're super sharp. You miss nothing at all. We all know that. You're like surgical precision. When I think of Virgo, I think surgical precision. I think neat freak. I think extremely like organized. That's just me. I want to say that you want to be really careful that you handle yourself with like surgical precision right now, because you know, acting from a place where you don't have like the clearest of understanding, and also from a place of fear or fight or flight or anger, is going to really serve to bring about many offenses, many regrets. I think that you can hurt a lot of people, and that vibration. I mean, take it as you will, okay? I just don't want to see you have any regrets later on. Now, back to this balancing. I think that this has a lot to do with your root chakra. Like maybe things are just not stable. Maybe there's been a job loss, family loss, a need to cut out things in your life that don't serve you, whatever the case may be. And yet in this need for stability, look at this person. Like when I think of like, let me stand in a stance that's stable. Like for example, if you go shooting, you have to really have a good stance. If not, depending on what your weapon of choice is, that is going to really kind of put you at a disadvantage, to say the least, or in a dangerous, precarious position. Now, this person is not standing that, like, I would never ever think that you're going to go to range and stand like this and have balance. Okay. So equally, I think about life. I don't think that I'm going to stand like that and feel like I'm the most balanced. So something about crossing your legs, like crossing your fingers, I feel it's kind of like, well, let me hope this balances things out. But I'm a little bit like throwing, almost like shooting in the dark. If you guys have ever done shooting in the dark, especially, I think it's really fun and beautiful. But they do this thing called like tracings, so you can kind of trace. Anyways, it's complicated, but it's a whole strategy thing. And I feel like it's going to be your best strategy to gain balance. Put your feet firmly planted on the ground and don't cross your legs. I feel like the legs obviously propel you, compel you, take you to where you need to go. And so this is almost like I've got my legs crossed. I want to bring balance to this situation right now, but I don't have clarity because this was like reverse. And also I don't feel like you're in your best energy, Virgo. And I think you owe it to yourself to just get a little bit more balance, a little bit more clarity before progressing. That way you don't make mistakes or do things in error that might cause some regret. Now keep in mind also, Virgo, that this is a time of alchemy. So we do have almost like different energies coming together in your life. It could be even within yourself. So when two different elements come together, it's going to create a third one. Okay. So I think that your path might be really nebulous. You're trying to get a grip maybe on your emotions, on your stability and things like that. Let's see where this goes. Virgo, what else do we have for you for the next 30 days? Virgo, for the next 30 days, show me now. 3 of Wands. I feel like, yeah, even though the Temperance isn't about like 3, it kind of is. And so I'm going to suggest that perhaps here, this is about you waiting for whatever it is for your ships to come in. Maybe you're trying to kind of cut things out that are not good for you in your life at this point in time. And maybe you're feeling disgusted with like everything and you're a little bit lashing out. Been there, done that. No judgment here. What I'm going to say is that this person is really patient. This person is like, okay, well, let me see. Let the smoke clear up. Let the water kind of dry up. Let me get a really clear vision on what it is that is coming towards me. Now, one thing I want to tell you, I'm noticing obviously this big hat on the top of this guy's head, and I'm feeling like whatever it is that you're anticipating, waiting for, you're not letting anyone know about it. It's really, your mind is a secret right now. So you are quietly hoping for this to come towards you. We'll explore that in just a moment. Yeah, but it's going to be really important for you to kind of uncross your legs. That sounds like really weird. But for you to be able to kind of gain your balance, you know, if you have I think it's called isosceles stance or the Weaver method or whatever it is that you, whatever standing position that you need to be in order to really hit and aim perfectly on that target, then you need to adapt that and prepare for it. Okay. So perhaps this is saying I'm not quite ready yet. I'm still in the mental, like, how do I do this type thing? But everything is oozing out and not in a good way. So hopefully, you know, if this is you, then, you know, you can do what you can. If this is someone else, then hopefully get out of the way because that's not looking too pretty. Oh gosh. Okay. Hi. I just had a bunch of jumps. 10 of Pentacles. This can involve your family of choice, or your actual family. So we have here presumably the mom, dad, child. There could be children involved. There could be, how do I balance this out? Things could not be going super well in a marriage. If the narrative fit, that's great. If not, then, you know, toss out what doesn't fit to you, or even go look at a different creator's list or different content on my own list, whatever you see fit to do. Now, I feel like this is like obviously sepia, and then there's a lot of like green chakra. There's a lot of love there, but it seems to me that it is kind of like old and dusty and worn, and kind of like you're tired of the routine, something like that. And then you want the vibrancy of the heart chakra. So these things can really be like polarizing your energies right now. Let's see where this goes. This can also have to do with your money, your wealth, how you provide for the family, or other people provide for the family. If you are a minor or something like that, this could be like how people provide for you, but your family. Okay. Let's see what else. Strength. Okay, so this is all about balance, having strength, having wisdom. This could be even a Leo in your life, or somebody, it could be even a mom, a friend, a lover, brother. Doesn't have to, we don't read sex on this channel, we just read energy. Now this is, oh, you know what, this could also be my lust card. So perhaps this is saying that like somebody is frustrated and talking about the lust in their life, or their like sex life. It could be something like that, I don't know. One thing I want to say is, once again, there's such nebulous imagery at the very bottom of these images, and so when I look, it's like trying to gain balance, trying to gain control, trying to gain movement, but I don't even know how. Now with this strength card, the lust card, or just the whatever you want to call it, strength card, the number 20, okay, reduces to a 2. And I always think about that as like your personal power. Now, this person right here, she also is shrouded. It's almost like she is hiding her throat chakra is exposed, but as far as the heart, the solar plexus and the sacral chakra, all of those are shrouded in mystery. Like, you don't know how this person maybe feels, what their intentions are, what they desire really, or even at this point, what gives them pleasure. Now, a little bit less nebulous is the root chakra on this person. So maybe this is about stability and things like that. And what is a free-for-all? Or as I like to say, balls to the wall, you know what this person is saying, because their speech seems to be free-flowing, and their third eye is open, and they might be getting their own downloads. Also, this person might be able to get downloads from spirit to the point that it makes them fly, because I see these like really old school wings on the helmet. I don't even know what that is. Anyways, so moving on. Something is out of balance. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. So this is about really being generous perhaps with family, with whatever is loyal to you. But this could also be breadcrumbing, because you have your 6 of Pentacles here, and then you have your Strength card. So this could be like, you know, I'm trying to get out of a situation, I don't know how, and I want to give a lot of attention to different situations. And if that's your thing, more power to you. Also, this can be even saying like, is my family going to support me? Is my family going to have my back? There is still a lot of love right here. Are you still going to love me if I take off and do whatever? Okay. 6 of Pentacles, I feel like this is my breadcrumber as well. So you could be breadcrumbing, or somebody could be breadcrumbing you. And I do feel like it has to do with love, with heart chakra, things like that. Even looking towards the past, okay? And I don't even know what that is. It looks like a tambourine or something, or a guitar. Okay, so moving on. But what else do we have here for my Virgo friends? Virgo, what do we have for you for the next 30 days? This sounds like not an easy situation, so I'm wishing you luck, Virgo. What helpful messages do we need for Virgo? Please show me now. Judgment. So you're going to have to make a judgment about a situation or a family of choice. Or this is saying that this family has to make a judgment about you. Okay. So if you've been giving to more than just one person, and you are a family person, then that could be an issue, obviously. Or the other way around. Okay. Yeah, there's a need just to find balance. Find balance. I would say, dear Virgo, go ahead and go within, because you're going to find your best balance within yourself. Just getting grounded, picturing. You know what? You can do some root chakra work. That is what I recommend for you. Plenty of videos on YouTube for that. Virgo, moving on. Why is the Six of Pentacles here, please, for Virgo? And show me now. Okay, Page of Swords. So maybe you were spying on somebody else, somebody was spying on you, whatever the case may be. You feel like you have enough information to move forward with whatever it is that this judgment is made of. So it's like, okay, I've made up my mind. I may not know everything, but I know enough to make a real judgment. And this can have to do with like a wish, or maybe even graduating from something that you have long studied, that you've taken time, energy, effort, and elbow grease to really, I feel like, undercover study something. It could be a subject that your family is not approving of, or it can be, I heard substance. So you know what, maybe some guys you like farmers, or are into like hydroponics or growing pot or whatever. I don't know what your thing is, but it could be that you are just afraid that, you know, if you kind of, you're open to your family about this, they're not going to really approve. So I happen to look at this. So right here, dear Virgo, Six of Swords, I do feel like this is moving on, perhaps moving on for a relationship, a dedicationship. Okay, I just made that word up. You're welcome. So this could be something about along the lines of like, you know what, I'm anchoring on my wish, my dream. Another wish right here. This is double enforced for Virgo for the next 30 days. Now in your case, it's special. I heard 90. So you could be undergoing this major transformation within the next 90 days. I think that the area is really nebulous. Again, you could have brain fog or lack of understanding of how you're going to proceed. It can seem like you're taking your anchor and moving elsewhere. So I feel like there's a separation. I don't like to predict that, but there you have it. Okay, this could be that causes you like a lot of emotion, maybe even some major depression, but you know you have to move on towards your dream, your future, to where you set your anchor, and that you feel like you are once again you. Gosh, okay, I happen to glance down. This is like way over time, but Three of Swords can have something to do with it. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I feel incredibly hurt. It could be a situation that it's like, I don't even want to see the pain of other people, the pain that my family undergoes. Maybe there has been even a loss of a family member. If so, I'm really, really sorry about that. For most of you, I do feel like this is choices being made, okay? Last message for Virgo, please. Virgo, how can we help Virgo? Positive message for Virgo moving forward, please show me now. The Three of Pentacles, creativity, moving on, drawing from every experience that you've ever had and being able to build once again. Not only build, but actually flourish, to grow, to have that abundance, and to have a vision. It's like you have every skill that you need to be able to do what it is that you need to do or want to do, okay? So with that, I hope that you enjoyed this message. Much love to you, Virgo. Smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and namaste.